Hello guys, welcome back to Gemini Gamers. This is a new KSP news show, week number 9. So we actually missed a week. So, this is going to be week, number 9, number 10, but we're just going to keep going with the numbers and just stay the normal way that we were at. So it's week number 9. Which also means this is going to be a longer episode. The gameplay you're going to be watching is going to be part of a Soyuz mission to the moon. The Soviet plans and stuff like that with the N-1 rocket. It's part of the Tantares mod. So basically I made a whole review of it before. It's on the channel, so look for it if you want to watch that. The reason I'm using that mod to do any gameplay of it is because it simulates some of the parts that are going to be added to the game, including the Soyuz capsule and the R7 rocket. So, go check it out if you want to see a little bit of a preview of what is going to be, coming to the game soon in the next update. So anyway, we missed a week, so I'm gonna try to go as fast as possible. I'm just gonna say the more relevant things to the more interesting things in the development news. I'm gonna skip all the historical stuff because it's not really that big of a deal, but we'll see what happens. So the first thing, we usually go over the Making History expansion. Basically new tooltips for using nodes and missions. Just the nodes, making it easier for you to implement those. New auto-populate vessel tool, which basically once you put a vessel in the mission, it allows you to basically put Kerbals in it. It makes the job a lot easier, so you don't have to actually fly the Kerbals up there and dock them and then transfer them or whatever. So basically just making everything a little bit more easy and playable. They added a couple new nodes. Basically the first one is perform science node, requires player to do a science experiment. And the next one is an orbit node, sets a specific target for the player to reach, in the mission. And the next node is add a vessel, basically. Lets you spawn a ship anywhere really in space, just to basically place a ship there and, make it a target for your player that's playing the mission to go there. And then the go-to node is basically just a targeting node for you to actually choose a planet or a ship wherever as the target of the mission, the overall goal of the mission. And that basically just gives your mission a goal, you know what I mean? So anyway, that's basically the Making History expansion news. I'm going to keep that short because there's a lot of other stuff. And one of you actually asked for console news, so I'm going to go ahead and go over that towards the end of the episode. So if you're waiting for console news, wait a little bit till the end. So basically the first texture that they showed us, I'm going to be putting all of them on the screen so you don't have to go to the thing or whatever. It's basically on the screen already. So the first one is the modular RCS tank. Basically they're going to be adding a new tank, a new texture for it, and you're going to be able to switch between textures, so they're going to be on the screen right now. And then they're going to be adding new fairing textures. 3 different types of fairing. So, the old fairing textures are gone. The old orange ugly textures are going to be going away. And then they also show the insides also. And then the next thing, the new interesting thing they're going to be adding is the FLC-1000 fuel tank. Basically the R7 booster tank, the little weird shaped tank. So, it's this part of the Soyuz program and stuff like that. So they're going to be adding that. It's again going to have 2 different textures. One more stock alike, and then the one that's a little bit more historical looking. So, cool looking things. And then, basically, that's why I'm showing you the gameplay of the Soyuz capsule. I know you probably don't get to look too much of it, in the gameplay I'm doing, since it's a moon mission. The concentration is more on the lander and, stuff like that, but whatever. You can still see a little bit there. And the next parts that were added, it's basically a new foil-looking toroidal tank, the little weird singular circular tank that exists in the game. It's just one tank for basically years, but now they're making new ones. And they're going to be adding 2 new tanks. The first one is 0.625 meter sphere tank, and the second one is a 1.25 meter capsule tank. So basically, it looks like a capsule, and they're going to also be retexturing the toroidal tank. Going to be putting a picture of all that stuff on the screen, including a picture of the new lander can. If you haven't seen it, this came out a while back. That's why you haven't probably seen it in one of the episodes. I didn't include it because it came out before that, but You can see it in action in the picture with the tanks too, going for a landing on the moon and stuff like that. So very cool stuff coming up. That's basically all for the textures. I actually made it a little bit too short, but whatever. That's good. That's good. We still have the console news though, which is gonna make it a little bit longer. So the console news, basically, there's a new version, and it will be called the Enhanced Edition. Basically, that's a new update that's going to be coming out soon. It's basically being built from the ground up, which is why it's taking a long time to be developed and put out. But sadly, this also, it means it's a good thing because they're basically making a whole new game. But the sad part is that the save files are not going to be compatible, so that's going to be a problem for many of you if you have like a massive universe where you already like visited all the planets and creative bases. It's going to be a problem because you're going to lose all that progress and stuff like that. And this is basically because there was a change in developers. If you don't know, go back and read a little bit about it. I started making the news show after the change happened, so even I don't know much about it since I'm not up to date with it. But basically there was a change in developers, and now they're basically rebuilding the game. And that's why it's going to literally be called KSP the Enhanced Edition now. So basically it's cool and all that stuff. But it is going to be a whole new game actually. Which means that you're going to have, once you download it, you're going to get a whole new game in your game library. If you're playing on PS4 or on Xbox, you're going to get a whole new thing there. Which is, it's not that ideal, but, it also means that you're going to be able to get, twice the amount of achievements on both versions, I guess. And basically, they didn't really tell much about what's coming in the updates, but a couple things they did mention is that 3 new controller setups. So basically, a lot of people complained about the controls not being really good, so they're going to be including 3 new setups for you to use. See which one you like more. A new UI, which I do want to see because it's basically interesting because we haven't gotten any real new UI in the game in a while, so maybe it'll look completely different from the one in the PC. So we'll see. Maybe it's going to be a whole different thing. And also just basic stuff that came in to the game in the last couple updates from the PC version. So whatever happens, it's gonna be really interesting. But that's as much as I can go into the console news because there really isn't that much. But one of you asked for me to go into it, so I did, and you're welcome. So guys, I think this is this is the end of it. I hope you enjoyed the gameplay. Check out the Tantares mod in my mod review down below. There's gonna be a link to it, or at the end of the video. And remember, we also have a goal of reaching 100 subscribers before the end of the year. Well, we're almost there, so we need about 13 subscribers more to reach 100 subscribers before the end of the year. We have a couple days left. We can do it. It's doable. So please help us out by subscribing and stuff like that if you like the video. And also leave comments down below on how to make these videos a little bit better, if you know what I mean. So, and also I want to mention, if you have any crafts that you want me to show off in the video, in the background, send them to me. I don't know exactly how I'm gonna set that up yet, but I'm gonna be trying to do that soon. Maybe for the next episode I'll have something ready. But if you want something to me, for me to show something off in the video, something that you're proud of, I can do that. And so yeah, guys, again, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe, comment and share, and stuff that let your friends know about the video. And hopefully I'll see you in the next episode. Hope you all have a Merry Christmas if you watch this, if this is the only thing you watch in the channel, and maybe a Happy New Year if I can't put it out because people get busy during Christmas, so we'll see. So yeah, I'll see y'all in the next video. Goodbye.